Hey everyone, I hope you are all well. Today's video is going to be about the cons of shaving your head. Now, in my why I shave my head video, I talked more about the positive side of shaving your head or cutting your hair, and I just wanted to talk about, the cons that people rarely tend to promote. Just so that you can be aware of the negativity that can potentially be out there. Yes, I've mostly received positive, encouraging, constructive feedback, compliments, etc, etc. But sometimes a shaved head can be perceived in the wrong way, and I just want to make you aware of it. But with all that said, I feel like the pros still way outweigh the cons. So without further ado, let's get straight into these cons. Okay, so the first con of shaving your head is not being able to braid your hair. Now, I don't braid my hair very often. I braid my hair approximately once a year. So it was once at the end of the year last year, around Christmas, New Year's time, and then once this year, and that was around like March or April. And I look forward to that 2 weeks of braided hair because I don't tend to keep my braids in for very long, but I kind of love it when I get to do it. It's just really wild. It's I think for my last hairdo I put in the jewels, those gold clip things in. With that said, it might not be as much of a con if you don't like braids at all. It's up to you how you see it. When I go back to Iceland, I'm probably gonna want something on my head to keep me warm, so I'm gonna have to start maybe wearing hats more, especially because around September it starts to get a bit cold, and September's only around the corner. But that is just one con, take it as you will. Okay, so the second con of shaving your head is the boy phase. If you plan on growing your hair and not keeping it short, you will have to go through that boy phase. I call the boy phase because you're trying to grow your hair, you're trying to get it longer, so you're not exactly styling it, you're not cutting the sides off, you're not cutting the backs off, you're just leaving it to grow evenly, so it's kind of microphone shaped all over. That to me is the boy phase. That is the awkward phase, where it's about, say, 1.5 to 2 centimeters, and you're just like, what to do, especially if you've not mastered your curl pattern. That's why I'm trying to master my curl pattern right now, so that when it comes to the boy phase, if it comes to the boy phase, because I've cut it again, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to the boy phase if I keep cutting my hair. But for those of you who have been through trying to grow your hair evenly all over, you know what the boy phase is like. You probably do. My way to combat the boy phase is basically start from now, start taking care of your hair while it's shaved, in order to get your technique tamed and mastered by the time the boy phase comes around. I almost reached the boy phase in my last video. My hair was growing for a month and a week, and I was just feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to get my curls popping, I need to get my texture rocking and just sort myself out. I kind of narrowly escaped the boy phase, at least for now. So that is another con. Just a bit of an awkward phase to go through, The third con is that you can't put your hair up in a bun. It's just impossible, and I think that con just goes without explanation. Hair's too short, can't put it in a bun, especially if you love a bun. But I guess if you love the bun that much, you wouldn't have cut your hair. At least you have something to work towards if you really, really want that bun or that sleek bun. Okay, so the fourth con is that you feel more vulnerable. Now, I definitely felt more vulnerable the last time I shaved my head about a month and a week ago. It was just such a shock to the system because even though I'd been preparing, I'd had this idea in my mind, I don't think I was 100%, and I don't think I ever would have been 100%. Like I said, the attachment to my hair, I felt vulnerable, especially because the fade was such a drastic fade. It was a skin fade. I felt like a part of my femininity was gone. I just think I'm just a person. It's funny that I even say this because of my next point, I will explain. With the whole vulnerability thing, at first, I immediately had a fear of being judged for some reason, but I just wanted to say that, maybe if you cut your hair, you might feel a bit vulnerable at first, but like I said, on the flip side, you end up feeling more empowered after. So that's just a little bit of a warning in case you want to cut your hair. Also, what I meant about vulnerability is just feeling bare, just feeling a bit naked on the scalp. But it's okay, hair grows back. Now, every time I cut my hair, I noticed I always end up attracting a lot of men. They always think, Lupita Nyong'o. That's not me. I guess I wouldn't mind if I was attracting the right kind of men or the right man, individual man. But yeah, it's always the ones that you're like, you don't really want. when you cut your hair, you do stand out. I don't even view myself as something to behold. I do get a lot of compliments, and I'm grateful for that. Because I've been bullied like when I was younger and everything, my confidence had to come from within. There is something in cutting your hair that actually makes you look kind of fabulicious. I'm just trying to warn you guys that if you cut your hair, you might just catch a man. Now, you can take that how you want to take it. If that's a positive to you, that's good. If you're trying to mind your own business, I guess try harder. Okay, so con number 6 is that people might mistake you for a man. Like, it almost happened to me yesterday, and it happened to me ages ago as well, but I guess that woman was a bit old. She didn't really examine me properly. She didn't actually evaluate, like, oh, she has hips, oh, she has earrings on, oh, she's wearing dolly flat shoes. Like this, she just saw short hair and immediately calculated that I was a man. Like, seriously? I was actually a bit annoyed, because I'm like, usually you can tell a woman is a woman by the shape of her body. Just look for the hips. If nothing else, look for the hips and you'll find your answer. Don't look at the hair, look at the hips. Okay, so the 7th con is people might just assume you're a lesbian, you're gay. And this is nothing against gay people, but why does short hair have to be associated with being lesbian or being gay? Why? It's ridiculous. Like I told you guys, I walked into a hair shop at one point and they told me that I was gonna look like a dyke. It took me a long time after that to actually go follow through with my idea to get the haircut. But yeah, that's a bit of a con, but I think it's up to you to just be secure in yourself and know why you're doing what you do. It just is what it is. So I'm just letting you know that that is a possibility if you cut your hair. Okay, so the 8th con is that some people just simply won't understand why you cut your hair, why you shaved your head. They'll just be completely baffled and they won't take it as a style. It will almost look like an act of rebellion. They just won't have the eyes for it, because if you don't have the eyes for something, you're never going to be able to see it. It's good to meet people who have been exposed to different styles, maybe just met different people and actually experienced different looks, because then they will have the eyes for seeing a shaved head or short hair as a style as well. That is a con, but it's not something that should completely put you off shaving your head. I'm just here to let you know that is a possibility. Some people will just be completely baffled at what you have done, but it's okay, it's hair. It grows back. Alright, so that has been it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you can think of any other cons of shaving your head, please do leave it in the comments. I don't want to turn the comment section into a negative place, but I just want people to be fully aware of everything that comes with shaving your head, negative, positive, just so that we can, know what we're getting ourselves into when we shave our heads. I pretty much do it for a fresh start, do it for simplicity, the condition that I'm currently in, which is the hot summer, and I love it. I've already proven to myself that, yeah, I can cut my hair, I can let go of my hair. It will come back to me. It will actually come back to me. So I'm more than happy to keep it short or grow it long. Hair is hair. Hair is not a defining factor. It is an accessory and it's something that you should have fun with. Okay, so please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, as well as turn your notifications on so you know exactly when I've uploaded a video. And please do follow me on all my social media so you can keep up to date with me. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.